Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Inkaholic here with episode 17 of my Minecraft series, and I do love this Switch. Oh yeah. Chest storage like a boss, like someone commented in my last video. I love it. I added some redstone lamps just above all the chests and wired them up so that they come on and off with the doors open up. But got everything down here, got everything situated. I'm pretty much happy with how it turned out. I think I probably could have had one or two more chests because I wanted, enough chests to have everything separated so I don't have too many things, like double, two items in one chest kind of thing. So anyways, it works. It looks good and I like it. So I've changed the inside of the house, opened it up a little bit, and changed all the brickwork. I don't like the cobblestone anymore. I went to the stronghold that I found when I built my spider XP farm and robbed the piss out of it. I took all the stone that I could get for the moss and the cracked stone, because can't make it, but I can make the other stone. But I did take a bunch of it too, and I only had to make a little bit of it just because I got tired of going back and forth. It's like 600 blocks away. But that was the enchantment room. Notice that some of the bookcases are gone. That's about the maximum settings. And what does this little button here do? Oh yeah, that's right. I had a portal down there. Much better. Looks a whole lot better than what I had before. Hideaway staircase with a button, T-flop off to the side there to use this button right here to open it if I'm inside here and need to get back inside the house. Hit that button and go in, and so on and so forth. So that works out good. Added a bunch of paintings all over the place. I never even bothered using the damn things before, and I just figured I'd fill up some of the wall space. So here's a little tunnel that was the very first one that I ever built. It was in my original house, which was in this location where I'm at. So if you ever go back and watch my first episode, that's the same hole. I didn't want to get rid of it. But inside here, we have what I'd like to call the a la restaurant. I have a cow cooker, a chicken cooker, and a pig cooker, all in one. But I have it I guess I'm going to take a little advice from Monkey Farm. Instead of mobs on demand, I'm going to have food on demand. So basically, this is not his design. This was another YouTuber's design. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I will be making this a video response to his video because it's a very excellent tutorial. It's simple to make. It doesn't take long. Anybody could do it. And I just made a few modifications to it to basically make it to where it would deliver the food to my house instead of me having to go out there to it and having to listen to everything, chickens clucking and the cows mooing and so on and so forth. It's very annoying. I wish there was a mute button on the animals. So I've just been running low on food, and I've been trying to find some way of making a nice version of getting cooked food. So I did try Monkey Farm's chicken cooker and built it to a T, and it looked good and it worked good for the most part as far as killing them and cooking the chickens and so on and so forth. But the problem I had was getting the baby chicks to come out of the dispenser from the eggs and go up the water. A lot of them died in the process, so I found this tutorial here and built this, and it literally took me probably maybe, let's see, 2 hours, and probably not even that. And it's not too far. It's just far enough away from my house that I don't hear the animals while I'm inside, so I'm pleased with it. But I will take you outside in just a second. You hear them? They're getting cooked up out there. Now, there's one change that I did make. As you can see, there's some redstone lamps in there and some cobblestone, or not cobblestone, stone. And the stuff takes a long time to come down. And I was reading in the comments of somebody else's video that if you put ice underneath the water, the stuff will travel faster, up to 8 times faster. So after recording this, I went back and knocked all that stone out and replaced all of but the last one with ice. And they weren't kidding. That stuff flies down. So maybe in the next episode I'll run back in here and show you how quick the stuff works now. But I had to get rid of the lamps because the lamps were melting the ice. So, but yeah, definitely if you're going to use a water to bring the loot to you, definitely use ice. That's my suggestion. Yeah, there you go. Got some leather, got some chicken, got some steak, got some feathers. So it works. Put this stuff up here in the designated chest, and we will go outside and take a look at it. And like I said, I've made just that one modification. I'm gonna make another one. You'll see when you get out there. I think I'm going to add a couple more pistons and add some water to flush them toward the hole where they fall out of the pin at into the water trough. So you'll see. But yeah, it's just out here. I did have to cut down a bunch of trees, which was fine because, I mean, when I started building it, I thought I had enough room, and then when I started to come out in toward my little tree farm here, I was like, damn, I gotta knock all these trees down. So I knocked all the trees down, but I ended up having a bunch of logs. So I said, well, let me go ahead and use those. So I think it looks good. Put half slabs on top so monsters won't spawn. See, that's another thing too, is the eggs are getting wasted. I don't go in there and get the eggs. There's a cow glitching out. Since the update, the animals have been glitching out of containers and stuff like that. It's very weird. But yeah, we'll go up these steps. And I got a chest with some wheat above each one with a trapdoor. And see that cobblestone he's standing on? That's the cobblestone that opens up and they fall down into a water trough, which takes them down to the killing floor. Hey, look what I got. I got some wheat. That means make sweet love. Cow whoopee love. So every once in a while I just got to pop in here and make sure that I haven't killed off all my cows, because I damn sure don't want to have to lure any back here. That was a pain in the ass, let me tell you. The inside here, let's go inside here. I'll show you what happens. Inside here, what we have is a array of redstone repeaters and torches and whatnot, and the pistons up front are what I added. But basically I have a dispenser with lava, and the stone that they land on actually is on a timer that lifts up at the last second so that it kills all the animals, including the chickens, but it doesn't burn their drops. Then I added these 3 pistons that you see here with some water off to the side so I can flush it down and to my house, so that I'm able to do everything from in my house instead of out here where it's all noisy. So, pretty easy design, and you guys be sure to check out his video and build one of these on your own and give him some feedback, because I believe he deserves credit. It's pretty amazing. I like it. Let's see, what else have we done? I guess we could go upstairs to... Oh, no. Let's go out here first. I leveled all this out too. I had a bunch of hills with, you know, old stone wall where I had my animals outside, and I knocked all that down. And actually went ahead and planted some grass and flowers with some bone meal. Just kind of decorate the grass. And there's my tribute to Monkey Farm. I've been falling in love with his videos. He does a lot of cool stuff. I love his base. His base is amazing. I love the way it looks. It's like rustic and jungly feeling, and he does some really good stuff. And if you guys have never seen his stuff, please go by and check it out. But this is going to be my little tribute to him. He has a excuse me, I'm getting a little ill and my voice is going. He has a mob spawner in the very center of his base, and he has vines that hang down from it, and a lot of grass, you know, that's, you know, he doesn't keep it clean. It kind of looks like it's unmanaged but managed at the same time. It's kind of weird. You just have to see it if you haven't seen it, and it looks really nice. But I went up there and planted some trees on my collection roof. I actually widened the room out a little bit too, but then I went all the way through the spawner up to the roof and leaned off the side and planted some vines to dangle off the mob spawning room. So I think it will look cool once they all grow way down here. Let's go up here and take a look at what it looks like now. Like I said, I widened it out because if you've seen how this thing works, it's basically they just it's a 20 by 20 pad, I think, that they just fall down and it kills them instantly and they drop their loot. Well, as I was walking through here, I was getting hit by the falling mobs, so I put this track up with the minecart and I just do circles. But the room was so small that I was getting dizzy, so I kind of widened the room out, put some glass windows along the bottom so that I could see toward the ground. And I think it looks cool up here now. I have so much bone. I have so much bone that I can make as much bone meal as I possibly want. I probably have like altogether like 5 chests. Let's go ahead and take it off of peaceful. And but I have like 5 chests full of bone that I can make bone meal out of. So I'm just constantly making stuff grow, trees. I'm using a lot of wood, and I'm getting one mob. That's great. So every time that I want to do a recording that no mobs ever want to show up. I did a slime farm and had 1 slime, and I stopped the recording and I have all kinds of slime show up. So it's just my luck. Anyways, you just get in the minecart and you go around and around and around, and you don't get hit by the mobs. Even if you do and the minecart stops, the next time a mob falls, they push you and you get started right back up again. So it works out. It's pretty flawless. I love the design, and I think I saw this mob farm by a guy by the name of Mr. New Guy, I think was his YouTube name. So go by and check it out. This or the tutorial I made for it was actually a video response to his video. So as you can see, the minecart's just going around, and jump in here in just a second. Up there on a creeper. But you see how it's floating there, and when you jump in and you get 1 block away, you scoop it right up. So it's a very efficient way to go AFK and pick up a lot of loot. So I did not want to do that. Trying to catch it's another story. Usually got to use a pickaxe to pop it one time. There we go. Okay, let's put this stuff up. So we got plenty of arrows, plenty of bows, plenty of gunpowder. Well, I say plenty of gunpowder. I mean, I do have a good bit left, but I used a bunch to make the TNT to blow out. Oh, we're catching the sunrise too. That's another thing I love about this texture pack is the animations in the sky are amazing. Instead of just a square moon or a square sun, you know, they're rounded, they fade, the stars are right. Everything looks beautiful. I don't know how else to say it. A lot of purples, and it looks really, really good. I'm really pleased with this. We did have an update the other day for 1.3.2, and I turned on my game, and the texture pack wasn't updated yet. So all my grass were one side was fire, one side was lava, the top side was nether portal, and I don't know what the bottom side was. I can't remember, but it was just like, it was blowing my mind just looking at my screen, because I actually stopped the game in the middle of a grass field there, and I was like, holy crap. So anyways, I went and re-downloaded it and got everything straight, so we're good to go. Alright, so let's see here. I didn't take you upstairs, but my laboratory's up there. You might be able to get a glimpse in the window. I did have my enchantment room up there along with my laboratory. Instead, I just used it all for my laboratory. So there it is. Where? Alright. We'll go put this stuff up. Now, I didn't, I could have easily put signs up to mark all these, but I really didn't want all the signs, saying where everything was, so I'm going to have to just go off of memory. Slowly getting there, but gunpowder, I think, is this one. Still got a good bit of gunpowder. I got 2 mob spawners that I go to and collect stuff, so it's paying off. Alright, I don't know what I need all this rotten flesh for, but I got it. Anyways, guys, this has been Inkaholic, episode number 17. Please come back for episode 18 and give me a thumbs up if you like it. And we'll see you next time. Peace.